everybody, this is Heather.
And I'm Dana.
And this is Bruce.
And we are HD.Adventuring. We are out here today outside of Fruita doing some mountain biking. We're camping here for the weekend, and we're really stoked because it's a great place to mountain bike with dogs.
So mountain biking is one of our favorite things to do, and somehow we ended up with a dog who also seems to really enjoy it. Over the past several years, Bruce has come mountain biking with us a lot, and we like to bring him whenever we can, whenever dogs are allowed on the trails. And we have learned a ton about how to make every ride successful and fun, and also how to keep him safe while we do it.
Today we're going to share a few of the tips and tricks that we've learned over the years that help make mountain biking with a dog fun and safe for everybody.
So today we're going to go over a few different tips and tricks that we have, as well as showcase a few products that we really love to bring with us when we bike with Bruce.
And a quick note, we are not sponsored by any of the brands for the products we're about to show. We've just found they work really well over the years.
So obviously the number one concern when you're adventuring with a dog, whether it's mountain biking, hiking, skiing, any type of outdoor activity, safety should be your number one concern. At the end of the day, we want to keep our dogs safe, and we also want to keep the animals and the people around us safe. Unlike walking down a sidewalk or even hiking a trail slowly, when mountain biking, a dog is going to be off leash. There's really no way around it, and it obviously makes it way more enjoyable for us and for our dog to not be tethered to us while we're on a bike. So as you may have noticed, Bruce does wear an e-collar. This is a decision that we've made together that we decided was the right decision for our dog. We understand that not everybody thinks that an e-collar is right for their dog. This is just what works for us. And it is a really good tool for us because Bruce is a cattle dog. He has a high prey drive, and he has this insane herding instinct. So we've been in situations before where we've come across a deer or a bear on the trail, and he does have good recall overall, but it's really nice to have that extra security of an e-collar if needed.
Throughout the past couple of years, we've tried a number of different e-collars, but recently we've settled upon this Garmin model. We like it because it has a long range, a long battery life, and is waterproof. It also has this nifty little clip to attach to your backpack or belt, allowing for super quick access.
This one also has a tone, and so we've trained Bruce to use the tone as recall. So if he gets a little far away, but it's not a big deal, we'll hit the tone and he'll come running right to us.
Oh yeah, and you can use this remote with up to 3 dogs, just in case Bruce ever finds a sibling.
So on the same note with safety, this collar is something that we bought years ago and we really love to use while hiking, biking, skiing, anytime where he's spending the majority of the time off leash, but we may need to use a leash in a pinch if we're close to a road where there's cars, or maybe there's a lot of people on the trail and we just want to have a little bit closer control of him. So this is by the Night Eyes brand. Like Dana said, we're not sponsored. This is just a product that we found and we really love. There may be other brands out there who make something like this, but this is the only one we can speak for. Essentially, it's just a collar that clips around him, and then it has a quick little retractable leash here. It extends just a few feet, so it's obviously not something we would want to use on a long walk. But it really helps us if we need to just grab him really quickly. It is pretty strong. I don't know that it would hold a 100-pound dog back, but Bruce is only about 40 pounds and we've never had an issue with it. Yeah, super handy, lightweight, easy to keep in a pack, and we have used this thing a ton.
So just like humans, dogs need to drink a lot of water, and they need to drink a lot more when they're exercising. In the past, we used to just carry extra water for the dog and then pour water into the lid of a Nalgene or a regular water bottle, let the dog sip it up, and then, pour that extra nasty little water mixed with spit back into the water bottle, and then, we would drink it. And we survived, but we found this awesome product on Amazon. I'm sure there's a ton like it, but what this does is it's actually a water holder and it's also a water bowl. So you can squeeze water into this and he'll drink from here, and it's a nice easy place for him to drink. And then when you're done, you can let it out and it sucks all the water back in, so he gets to drink his nice spit water. We don't have to drink it, and we're not wasting any water. We're not pouring water on the trail, and every gram counts when you're carrying it up hills.
So also on the topic of safety, we have this little light here that we attach to Bruce's collar or harness. It is not rare for us to end up on a mountain bike ride that ends up being a little bit longer than anticipated, and we've been known to get caught after dark a few times. So it's always great to have a light. Maybe you just keep it in your pack, but something that you can put on the dog when it gets dark. We also just really love having a light for the dog because we camp a lot. Oftentimes camping trips coincide with mountain biking, and so having something that he can wear when he's exploring around a campsite and we can get eyes on him really easily in the dark is just a really good idea to have on hand.
Minimizing your impact while mountain biking is really important to us. If you're unfamiliar with the concepts of leave no trace, we recommend that you educate yourself on that. One thing that really grinds our gears when we are mountain biking is seeing dog poop bags on the side of the trail. We get it. Picking up and transporting your dog's poop isn't the most fun part of mountain biking or dog ownership, but leaving a poop bag on the side of the trail is actually worse than just not picking up your dog's poop at all, because now you've encased that poop in plastic, and that's going to take so much longer than the poop to biodegrade. Maybe you had the best intentions of picking up your dog's poop on the way back down the trail, but we're all human, sometimes we forget. One thing we've found that helps us with this challenge is this Roughwear poop bag. It's actually really similar to a climbing chalk bag, but it's got a plasticky inner lining and a waterproof zipper. That keeps the smell really well contained into this, and we can fit 2 to 3 average sized dog poops in this. It also has a handy little poop bag dispenser, and it comes with a waist belt so that you can clip it onto yourself if you're just taking him for a normal walk. Oftentimes we'll just throw this in our backpack whether we're skiing or biking. This thing keeps us accountable and also makes dealing with poop a lot less nasty. When you don't have to worry about it squishing and getting on your clothes or your food, you're much more likely to pick it up, and you might even pick up somebody else's poop bag.
Mountain biking is one of our absolute favorite outdoor activities, and we're so glad that we've been able to bring our dog along with us. It's a great form of exercise for him, and we just truly have a great time bringing him along. Hopefully you found these tips, tricks, and product recommendations useful, and if there's anything you'd like to add to the list of required items to bring with your dog or tips that you have of your own, we'd love to hear about it in the comments.
We'd love to invite you to follow along on all of our future adventures. So give that subscription button a high five. Good boy.
Hey Bruce, you want a party?